A woman is so much more than the dits on the big screen. So much more than the rich girls who know what's happening. So much deeper than Avon or CoverGirl. So much deeper than her haircut color or curl. So much more than body shape or size. So much more than weight or waistline. So much more than meets the eye. And so much more than many men will ever realize. So much more than a man's preconception or his perception of her and his infatuation. She's so much more than just a weak man who's good only for cooking in the kitchen and cleaning. She's so much more than just a housewife or mom, cause she's what gives a house life. And it goes on and on, and on and on and on and on. So stop the violence. We won't accept another moment of silence. We'll raise our voices to the sky until they're synonymous with the sound of sirens. This is an emergency and we scream down with the tyrants. So stop the violence. We won't accept another mere moment of silence. The woman's soul is deeper than most will ever know. She's the soil from which all humankind grows. Love the human mind knows because it's been shown by some woman in our life a little or a long time ago. That woman he can't take his eyes off is more than just another lay. She's more than sex appeal, more than TNA. There are differences, but we're fundamentally the same. Obviously her body's more beautiful, but beautiful too is her brain. So don't assume she wants home ec and keep her out of math. She's no less intelligent, so don't be surprised when she understands. Her DNA is no less complex than that of any man, so anger should be resolved with an open head, not a closed hand. So stop the violence. We won't accept another moment of silence. We'll raise our voices to the sky till they're synonymous with the sound of sirens. This is an emergency and we scream down with the tyrant, so stop the violence. We won't accept another mere moment of silence. She's more than an animal to be controlled by a fist, so it's never alright to remedy a problem with the flick of the wrist. The day a woman becomes an object is the death of her vision. It's the death of human dignity, the death of humane living. To exploit a beautiful creature, because the opportunity exists, is to lower the human standard to ensure violence will still persist. It's throwing away a great resource and most precious gift. It's tearing down a world that's desperate for a lift. Cause there's more slaves in the world today than have ever been before. And only 16% of rapists will ever be behind cage doors. Women make up 80% of the victims of the human trafficking trade. And sex slavery has helped drive worldwide the epidemic of AIDS. Silence has gone on for too long, who knows why? Violence has gone on for too long, how many must die? We are our own future and this world will be what we make it. So let's man and woman live as equals in this world before we break it. So stop the violence. We won't accept another moment of silence. We'll raise our voices to the sky till they're synonymous with the sound of sirens. This is an emergency and we scream down with the tyrant, so stop the violence. Stop the violence. We won't accept another moment of silence. We'll raise our voices to the sky till they're synonymous with the sound of sirens. This is an emergency and we scream down with the tyrant, so stop the violence.